Or you can load up their replays.
Or they'll be on Blade's
Or
YouTube
my YouTube, yeah.
post.
Let me just remove some from my stream real quick. There we go. All right, and let's get into games. This is game number 2.
Game 2, Louis is up 1-0.
Okay, so let's remove Anotand. Okay, let's go into it.
And we are in it. Antan heading on over to the gold already, over to the berries, and Order doing the same similar opening that we've seen.
Yeah, so we're seeing, Order has been definitely the civ we've probably seen the most at this point. I think you would agree with. And
Yeah.
Iabits we've actually seen more than I thought we would, to be honest.
Significantly more than I thought. That being said, though, they've been ones that I feel like are going to be that civ that, like, once someone masters, they're going to be super, super strong because of how many different ways you can build them. But, you know, we'll see that for the time being. No one has messed with, like, what I would call, like, almost trying to play it like ABBA, which is you go for the bottom eco wing tech, getting 300 wood, and you can get, like, a second TC dropped in before the 5-minute mark when you're starting it.
I've done it, but I actually think I do not think it's the way to play though.
Yeah, I think the Bazaar is still my go-to.
Yeah, I think I think 1 TC plays almost like at least to start off is like really good, like a 1 TC fast castle or something. I mean, I don't know too much because I haven't played too much of them, but that's been what I've seen a lot of people doing.
Absolutely. Circling around, we saw the scouting pattern from Louis. He headed right towards Anatand's base quite quickly. I guess he just made sure that there wasn't any funny business as far as some weird openings, 9 gold or anything like that, but has been able to pick up a fair bit of sheep from the other side.
Yeah, and I'm very curious what does Anotand have much experience with Iabits? I would assume so, just because again I bet he's been mastering the new civs like everyone else. So I'm curious
You also
about.
have to. Good.
I was gonna say, I wonder if Louis was expecting him to be given Order of the Dragon and has like a build order plan, like some sort, maybe an aggressive build order or something.
So Anatand's doing the beastie Bazaar build. So this is the one where, like, this is the true Bazaar build. So heavy onto the gold here. He moved up back over to the food. So right when he's getting up to feudal age, he should have enough for essentially like almost 3 tickets, and he's going to be having wheelbarrow queued up in just a little bit.
Okay, and we have the Akin Chapel from Louis. And he's already pulled 3 villagers to wood, 6. Oh, he is actually out of sheep. He's got to get his got to get that scout back.
It will end up arriving home in time, but never something that you feel good about doing when you have to pull off of that food. He still has 1 more villager in queue. Needs to go back on that sheep pretty heavily before.
Yeah, he should have enough. In 18 seconds, I'm sure he'll be fine. And age up here will be done in 30 seconds for Iabids. And we do see the scout kind of just doing scout things, looking for sheep and all that. Let's kind of look at their Anatand's vision. Yeah, so he's just going to be looking over here, which there's no sheep.
I'm just waiting for this 10 seconds. I want to see what tickets he ends up getting. You can see he actually didn't even opt for the wheelbarrow. He's going to have enough for 3 tickets immediately, right off the bat.
And you get 4, right? 4 every 4 minutes or something?
Total. 4 every 3 minutes, yep.
3 minutes.
So double villagers, double swordsman. It would be my choice right off the bat. And that's exactly what he chooses. Doesn't have the house finished. And there it is, though. Villagers, hello, chill. Chill, buddies.
No. You bring the villagers. This is the tower rush, baby. Actually, I'm just kidding, but I wonder if it actually might be. Nope,
no,
it's not.
And there's the wheelbarrow. So this is where a little bit of oversight. I think you can get this as you're aging up. Comes in way earlier, but as far as the tickets go, those are 2 of the preferred tickets. I would say Villagers is your favorite one to see right off the bat.
Yeah, that makes sense. And the two swordsmen are coming across. The outpost is going to be done, And what is like? So Louis is not planning anything aggressive. He's not really banking any wood. He's got wheelbarrow. He's got arrow slits on his tower. Looks to me like maybe he might try a castle age. Interestingly enough, he went on his berries instead of his sheep.
This is actually, if I'm Anotand, I use the other ticket. I buy food here, and I go for the culture wing advancement in just a little bit. Because what these two swordsmen should do is cause enough annoyance, enough idle time to allow your castle age to easily outbeat your opponents.
Now here's the question: who can get castle age faster, Sushi Legacy or
Sushi?
Okay, Sushi. It is faster than Iabid's.
I'm pretty sure.
Because I know that. Because I think that civ can be castle age by what 545 or something ridiculous.
Okay. Ubits is probably around there. I think Sushi can get a little faster, but I think it kind of depends on how well you're set up. Swordsman back onto the berries now, so again, just causing some annoyance. Louis pulls back the lower health vills. He's got plenty of sheep under his town center, just ready and waiting. So he kind of planned on this earlier on, wanted to grab the food as he can, and still is, before falling back later on.
Yeah, and we do see, he's taken off of berries. I'm just surprised he went from sheep to berries. I'd be very curious why he decided to do that.
Anotand's gonna fast castle here in a little bit. That's definitely his plan.
Yeah, I think they're both definitely going to fast castle. No doubt about it in my mind. And we see, just kind of denying the berries, but not really doing too much else. But hey, it's better than doing nothing with them, right? It's good to do something. We do see the first Desert Raider. Now, this could be kind of annoying, I think, because I don't know the Desert Raider range, but it's...
I think the arrow slits outpost will still do damage to it.
I think it will, too.
But Anotand, this force drop-off, he just needs to force drop off the food. He's clicking up. There you go. Easy as that. So with producing a Desert Raider, with making an archery range, stables, and using the gold for the trades and getting wheelbarrow, he's still able to click up and have like a pre-8-minute castle age, which is nuts.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty nuts how fast, and he's going to be there quickly, right? He's going to be there in 35 seconds. And Louis isn't, he's getting close to that castle age, but he's still got, a little bit to go before he can.
Now Anotand, his ticket's refreshed. He has to wait for castle age to finish now because he did. Sometimes you'll want to do the tickets earlier, but he now can go ahead, hire some traders. As Louis, what military does he have out to deny traders right now?
Yeah, exactly. He has nothing.
One trip pays off. You get two traders for 125. It's unbelievable.
And he has 3 for the stone gathering too, so he could theoretically buy like 375 or 450 stone.
Yep.
If he wanted to. All right, Ragnit's coming on. Archery and you know what? Louis like, we're doing everything. Archery range, barracks, stable. Let's go.
1-1-1, little bit of everything. Anotand has not used the tickets yet. He's got 300 gold in there. I love this now. Anotand's splitting his military. He's going to try to full deny that wood line. Louis doesn't have a ton of wood now for himself. He used all of that, but I guess he's got what he needed, which is the 3 production buildings.
Yeah, and so he doesn't really need the wood. He's got enough. He's got 14 supply open, so he's good there. Ragnus is almost completed. And the question is, Anotand doesn't have any wood, right? So he can't go and steal any relics. Oh, no, yes, he does. He does have a monastery. He's going straight for the relics right now.
Yep. The cambulances are coming out.
Yeah, and I don't know what can Louis do about it? Even if it takes 42 seconds for a Gilded Knight. I mean, he'll be lucky to get 2 relics, to be honest.
That's what I'm thinking, and you can see where Anotand's already sending out a Camel Lancer. It's to the far side relic that Louis is definitely going to go for first. The other one's total mid-map next to the Sacred Site that Anotand should secure as well.
Yeah, and if he gets that, I legitimately think, Louis might be lucky to get 1 relic if he can't secure this. He does have a Gilded
Knight. Looks like the prelate's moving out to the middle. He might actually be able to... Oh, no, I lied. There's another Camel Lancer.
Oh, yeah, Anotand's on top of it. He knows.
Louis has snuck out to the berries again while the swordsmen have just been burning down the chapel, but he looks to be running low on the sheep and needs to regain some map control.
Yeah, so he's gonna lose his first prel, or he might lose 2 prelates here. Oh, look at Louis. He's actually going for the left sacred site, top left.
Oh, Anotand didn't react to the middle one. Camel Lancer was sitting there. It didn't move.
What? Oh no, that should not have happened. Gilded Knight over here taking on a Desert Raider and 2 of those.
That's a cheat. Oh my. He realizes now he's gonna head towards the base.
And look, Louis noticed that was there, and he went up an odd direction to try to avoid them. But it's gonna be found out though.
And will be found out. Scout gets taken out. First relic, though, on the west side does end up getting taken by that first camel.
Yep, and then if you look up top, though, Louis did secure that other relic. So he is going to be... So he might be able to get 2 relics here. He might be able to secure this one. I think
honestly, if I'm Anotand, I drop this other relic and try to go get that forward one away.
Ooh, yeah, that would be a smart idea. But not going to happen. He's going to secure that relic, takes it back, runs away, and he should secure 2 relics, which is, good. He's going to try to go... Oh, he's going to try to get that 3rd one. There's a Gilded Knight going to try to stop the Dervish.
That 2nd relic still hasn't been fully secured, but Anotand, he just now pulls back. He's going to have to go. He sees the Gilded Knight and knows that he's going to have to focus that way. But more importantly, if he sees Louis' food situation,
yep,
he could just hit home on the berries.
I was just about to say that because, yeah, he's on that berries in the mid-open. Like, it's not a good spot to be in. Looks like the Dorvish is going to die, maybe? Well, actually, Dorvish is fast. Holy cow. It's as fast as a knight. I didn't know that. 162, 162. That's crazy.
There is a prelate, though, slowly sneaking his way back around. The 4 lancers are here, ready and waiting this time. A wall's being built by Louis, so it's trying to secure some more of that map control, that map side that we were just talking about being super vulnerable. But there's the relic secured for Anotand.
I like that prelate. It saw those lancers, like, nope, I'm out. Immediately turned around. And not just a little bit, not to, like, try to grab the relic later. Nope, it's going all the way back home.
Yep. Might as well go inspire some economy because you don't have that kind of same inspiration as the HRE.
Yeah, and what is Louis doing at the left? Do you see that? He has his prelate with his army. He doesn't have
Oh. They're just healing up healing up, maybe trying to kill that one Desert Raider?
Yeah, I mean he doesn't have inspired warriors. Looks like he is going to get the Desert Raider. Yeah, you can't make a mistake against 3 gilded spearmen. Those like one-shot knights.
Yep. Yes, they do. 40 damage, extra damage to cavalry. If he upgraded them to the veterancy, I think it's 46 extra damage to cavalry, and they're about to be upgraded.
Oh, yep, 46. You're right. So that means they're doing 60 damage a shot to cavalry.
Unreal. One of the Gilded Knights was able to sneak on and hit some of the eco of Anotand's. No villager kills yet. Anotand says, all right, I'm building a wall.
Yep, Anotand kind of did what Louis did. Louis decided to build the wall as well. He's about to be done with his berries. He is on the deer pack, and it looks like he's going to try to sneak that other deer pack on the top left.
Making sure to invest into an outpost first, it looks like.
Yep, which I think is smart.
Yeah, especially with how important these villagers are for order. Losing 1 villager for order so much more important than, or more hurtful than losing villagers for other civs.
Yeah, and I wonder, there's no, is there no 2 TCs, right? It's just, 1 TC for Iabid so far. He can make traders, but he's still not doing that.
Yeah, I'm not sure really if he used the last tickets and they just refreshed again.
I think they just refreshed. I'm pretty sure he hasn't been using them.
Because might as well go ahead and use a couple of these swordsmen, considering it's a whole infantry army. Those swordsmen get extra damage to all infantry.
Yeah. And sacred site's being taken. Louis just kind of chilling.
Lots of camels.
Yeah, that is
lots
a lot.
of camels.
Yeah, I don't know if 4 spears is enough for for 7 camel lancers. Not sure.
He is moving out, and Louis moving out without a scout here. He sees some of those camel lancers running on around. Anotand spots out that army. There's a good amount of gilded crossbows, though, and that's really the scary part. I think he has enough to deal with that.
Yes, I forgot about the crossbows, and those things do a lot of damage. They're doing, like I said, they're doing 34 damage a shot to those camel lancers, and they only have 210 health. So it doesn't take much. All right, now
Look at the food difference right now. Anotand's on 400 food per minute. Louis sitting on 1,400. I feel like Anotand's about to need a farm transition or just a lot more on food.
he's going towards. He's moving 9 villagers over to the berries, and which is by the deer pack. So he'll be able to take those. I assume he also can use the market to buy food too. I mean, he has a ton of gold, right?
And there he goes. He finally uses the tickets, buys 6 traders.
Yeah, and these camel lancers just moving around the base, trying to do some damage here. Oh, he was gonna dive him, and he's like, wait, nope, as he gets one shot.
Oh, a couple of those gilded knights finding some of the traders, finding some of the villagers. One trader falls, but both of the gilded knights should end up falling as well. Another trader goes down.
Man, those gilded knights are so tanky with 400 health.
Yeah, I keep thinking they're gonna die super fast, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, oh, they're still running. They're still running.
Yeah, it's like they get tickled by every unit, I swear. Oh, and Palace of Swabia coming out for Louis. He's going to go to that Imperial Age, and this is going to really put a timer on Anotand because he's only on 1 TC. He is ahead by 17 eco, but that's going to quickly change with this Palace of Swabia.
And 17 eco doesn't really tell the whole story when you're playing against Order, who obviously have stronger villagers, and he went with the chapel.
Yeah, and better gather rate too. Now the thing is Louis doesn't have a single farm yet. He is.
That is a big worry, as his main whole entire food is all the way up here in the west side that Anotand spots out. There's a sprinkled outpost though.
Mangonel coming out though.
Yeah, Louis just needs to do a big farm transition all around that chapel.
Yeah, he needs that farm transition soon. Like his food gather rate is about to completely plummet. Now what he could do, yeah, he could go for the boar. He could try to take that. It's not too far from his walls, but still probably a bit risky. And actually, he's gathering. He put 18 villagers onto stone, so he wants to get a keep, I'm guessing, or bombard towers, I should say.
Bombard towers. Anotand, he spots out. He goes over to that food. Louis' food's about to actually go to 0. He is moving out to the boar, I think, now. 8 villagers are headed that way.
Yep, he's going for the boar because, again, he doesn't have any farms, and this is going to be very, very painful for him.
Yeah, he's got enough to start transition. He needs to go ahead and start dropping those farms sooner than later.
Yep, bombard tower upgrade on the way. Well, actually, he's getting the fortified outpost first, then the bombard tower cannon emplacement. Feel like you want to get the cannon emplacement first, but maybe he's not worried about an attack just yet. Second mangonel being made.
I will say, if those camels start focusing the outpost to burn it down as it's fortified, the crossbows on the backside are going to crush it.
That's true. But again, there's those 2 mangonels, or manganique. I know I probably said that wrong, but I didn't know they were...
I love the AoE bigger shot now. It looks so cool.
It does. It does look really cool. There's no doubt about it. It looks really cool.
And he's able to take down the outpost on the gold, so he knows that no real gold is being secured currently for Louis, so he could, obviously go down to that eastern gold where it's going to be the next one, and instead he's just heads right to Regnants, burning down Regnants. The crossbows step up, start firing on those camel lancers as I was mentioning, but mangonels are not too far away. First shots coming in, dodges,
and 20 seconds for the cannon emplacement, so he's still I feel like this is the window to kill him.
This is 100% the window to kill him. However, the cannon emplacement about to finish on up. There's a culverin on the backside.
Uh-oh, that culverin's dead.
Villagers jump out of the town center, immediately burn down the mangonel.
Oh, that's good. That was smart. That's the second time we've seen that today.
Yes, it has. But Anotand, he's still just choosing to dive this. Remember, every villager that gets taken down so much more important. There's crossbows firing, but they're hitting spears. Not the correct counter unit here.
Yeah, and the thing is Louis has no food income. Or actually, he does.
Anotand's building rams.
Ram's
Where's the
coming
food?
out.
Oh, he still has the boar, and the boar is all that he has, and 3 farms still.
Wow, he actually won that fight. I'm actually really surprised. I cannot believe he actually won that fight. How? I mean, I guess the Bombard Tower probably helped a lot, to be fair.
Bombard Tower and, man, gilded units are nuts. The Culverin gonna do a significant amount to those Rams, and I think that's why he ended up canceling the Rams and maybe falling back.
Yeah, I mean, now it comes to the part where, you know, Louis didn't lose. He only lost 2 villagers throughout all that. So he did not lose many villagers at all. So economically, he's in a great position. And the fact he held that as well as he did, I mean, I thought he was dead.
Yep, still has no blacksmith upgrades. Has a couple of the first eco upgrades, and so like that's the thing going for him currently. But if Anotand keeps up the pressure, he can continue to deny gold, can continue to deny these upgrades, and make Louis only rely on relic.
Yeah, that's true. 'Cause yeah, 2 relics is not that much. Even though it's a Regnus, it's not that much gold. Look, he's walling across the map. He's still gathering stone. The boar's got to be almost gone, I feel like. I wonder if there's a way I can look at that. 500
400, yeah,
Yep.
420.
Yeah, 420 left. Farms are finally coming out, though. I mean, we have 23 farms. And what is Anotand gonna do here? I mean, he's only got 4 farms. He does have traders. He is starting to trade. He has 8 traders. Never took that 3rd sacred site, which is a little bit of a mistake, obviously, because you want to having that countdown would be nice.
Yes, it would be. And Louis still doesn't have a ton of military out. You can see he's moving out with villagers, trying to resecure the west side of the map, going to build some walls, but that's a lot of vills that could get spotted out here soon.
Yeah, exactly. Although he is walling, so that should be fine. 10 gilded crossbowmen coming across now to go kill those, you know, push those away. Oh, I didn't notice he was walling in the middle of the map too, man. Louis.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That's the 10 very, very risky villagers that could have gotten taken out, but able to finish it on up and resecure that western side food.
Yep, now he can get on that food, although now Anotand knows.
He got the same amount of villager kills than dive in the base. Actually, more. Look at that.
He got a couple extra. And let's take a look up. And now the food source for Anotand is about to be out. I mean, there's really not much left. He's got that 1 deer left, which is probably going to be gathered soon. He does have some farms, but not too many. Does finally get the sacred sites to have that going.
As you say that, he drops 12, 15, 16 farms that quickly. Huge farm transition. And so we're about to see his food economy shoot up, and he still has a huge military mass out for himself. He's reinforcing all of those sacred sites with outposts, so at least giving himself vision. But Louis doing the same, dropping a keep, and he wants that gold, that juicy, juicy 8K gold.
Yeah, and let's take a look what else. I mean, Louis' food income is now starting to get good. He's at 1,700 a minute, so, you know, doing a lot better. He still has no blacksmith upgrades, as you've noted earlier, and that doesn't seem to be changing anytime soon. Man, why is it... People with Order of the Giant keep forgetting.
On the sacred site, look at this. 17 villagers on the fortified outpost. Spring of them placement just comes through, and this is going to allow time for Anotand's army to arrive.
Yeah, that's going to survive, and that gold is denied. No, he doesn't have that gold back here. It still has 3,400 on it. So, not like he has to go very far. But it would have been nice to secure this one, obviously.
Yep. 2 golds with 3,400 left. So, still plenty of gold for him, but military numbers starting to look a little more even. Anotand obviously does not have the Imperial Age for himself, but is not too far away from being able to click up. And building yet another set of farms.
Yeah. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, more farms, obviously. You know, the funny thing is, Louis just kind of decided that 24 farms is all he needs, hasn't built any more. Trying to take a fight here in the center. Mangonel looks like it might go down.
On the Mangonel. Crossbows on the backside, trying to protect it up. Villagers pulling though. Villagers! No way!
Villager
the villagers
OP.
arrive at the perfect time. Anotand will need to fall back. Mangonel gets a huge shot on the Spearman.
Oh man, that is a huge shot. I mean, they're pretty close to supply-wise, villager-wise. I think Louis could probably stop making villagers if he wanted to. I think he's at a good amount, 104 villagers.
I would have to agree. And Anotand just immediately is aging up. I was about to say had to reinforce himself in the units. He's going eco wing, so this gives him 10 villagers as he age up, and all his villagers work 10% faster.
Yeah, that's a pretty big one actually. Like that's actually really nice.
Massive, huge jump. Mangonel gets focused down. Bombard out of position as well. And Anotand still has a good amount of military units here, and the Springle Tower helping out as well.
Does save the Bombard though, forces the units back, and that outpost is definitely going to be going down. I would be very surprised to see if that stays up much longer. And then, man, they're so even on military right now.
40 more seconds for Anotand till his upgrade comes through. You can see how his food growth is now taking the lead, so he will be able to start producing up some more. Maybe get some Imperial Age upgrades a little bit quicker, considering he's got 3,500 gold in the bank. That trade is just been untouched, unspotted, really.
Yeah, I mean, how many traders does he have now? He has 20 traders. But again, you know, Sacred Site victory gone. Louis is starting to retake map control. I think he just needs a little bit, or he did make more farms. Now he's at 33 farms. Very beautiful, actually. Like, he's got 33 villagers working under that chapel. Very, very beautiful.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that does look real pretty. Anotand dropping even more farms behind this. Wouldn't even hate to see him get that Imperial Age food upgrade.
Yeah, and here's the thing, right? Anotand's position economically doesn't take much for him to really start booming. Like, he's got a good bank of gold. He's trading already. Here comes a bunch of horses. Yep, these are some. This is a dead Bombard and a Culverin. It is very sad. Goodbye, Culverin. Wait. Okay, yeah, I was gonna at least kill that. Looks like they're gonna try to fight over here.
I mean, they're just gonna keep running, I think, too.
I like how he's got university text before he got blacksmith text, really. It's kind of funny.
And look at this. Crossbows way out of position. Horseman gonna get a perfect surround on the crossbows as well. And Louis, his army just got obliterated.
Oh yeah, that was the cleanest sweep of gilded crossbows I've ever seen so far. And, you know, the men-at-arms being forced back. What was that?
The new chop through? Is this the new chop through here in the bottom? He has to fully chop through. He's almost there. All right. Anotand's looking real strong over here right now.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Anotand's position is looking really good.
It gets spotted out by Louis right as I mentioned that.
Yeah, and look. Oh, yep. Those villagers are going to go. But again, he's got 135 eco. I think it's okay. Stone wall's coming up for Anotand now.
Minute, too. He's killing it in the resources per minute.
Yeah, 3,000.
Supposed to be working harder for Order of the Dragon, but those upgrades for Ayubit's just doing too much. Another great military engagement for Anotand, taking Louis' military down to 16 now.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's like, I feel like he needs to be going, there we go, hand cannoneers or something. I was like, gotta mix it up. I don't think he needs to be going crossbows much anymore.
Yeah, and there's that upgrade now for Ayubit's where your infantry, after getting a kill, I think it's movement speed and damage increase, and hand cannoneers just get cracked from it.
Yep, and the walls are open. I do love that change, by the way, where if you kill a wall, it destroys many segments. It's not just like that one little opening. I'm a very big fan of that change.
Mangonel immediately gets taken down, chased down by those horsemen, and just another spot that Anotand has broken wide open. Still no ability to take down this keep in the middle yet, unless he wants to just try to burn it down with some horsemen here.
Yeah, I mean, so the nice thing for Louis, he does still have that big gold mine, still has most of it left. He's gathering a ton of stone. Like, he's got 2,300 stone in the bank. I feel like he needs to make, like, a couple mills so that he can, more, like, his food's very inefficient for a lot of his villagers, I feel like. Maybe a couple mills would help make that more efficient. And what is his, he does have all his, what's it called? Horticulture and all that.
Yeah, every single ecotech in play. Same thing for Anotand except for the mining one, and we're also starting to see every single one of these university upgrades as well.
Yeah, now it's just kind of waiting for, you know, Anotand's trying to get in here. He wants to do some raiding, but there's enough walls where I don't think this is a big threat yet. But man, Louis' army I know it's Order of the Dragon, so it's always hard to say, but his army looks so tiny.
It is tiny. He has way too many vills. I asked you about this on the game before. I was like, how many, where's the vills to stop at? It's definitely not 148.
Yeah, that's not where you want to do, because it's really like he only has 25 military. Like, that's it. He can only make 25 military units. 25 military units to be specific. And he definitely needs to delete some villagers. And he's still making villagers. He's at 150. He's playing this like HRE at this point. I would delete 40 villagers right now.
The thing is like, it's not like he's like taking away resources from Anotand. Like he's just taking away resources on his side of the map. Like these are the last bit of gold, but a mangonel shot onto the villagers building the keep. Anotand just now realizing it, pulls those vills back. Camels diving forward to get their charge on the mangonel, and another dead mangonel. Yep.
Yeah, don't worry.
Hey, you never know, and with some vill pulls potential.
Oh, he deleted 20 villagers. Either that or he lost. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he didn't lose 20 to this raid. Okay, definitely needed. I think he realized, okay, I do not have a big army. I need to delete some units. And now he's probably going to win this fight here in the middle, I think.
And I mean, this is the last gold for himself, though. Double cannons coming into play for Anotand. And look at the queue for Anotand, though. His queue is just massive. He's got 6,000 food into the bank.
Yep, and I love watching Order of the Dragon hand cannoneers because they don't have the animation. It just looks like they're poking. They're just like shooting blanks. Gotta love it.
You can't, yeah, I just now noticed that. Just can't even see it at all. Anotand, though, he needs to mass up more units. Doesn't quite have the mass that he needs. Needs a bunch more production buildings, I feel like.
Yeah, but look at all these horsemen starting to come in here. Gilded Imperial Horsemen. Taking out some bombards, taking out the mangonels. I mean, Louis does have a solid bank of units incoming. Now he's exhausted his food, but still. And now, but that keep though, ooh, keep with hand cannon placement would be really annoying for him, but luckily it's not upgraded with that yet.
Yeah, Anotand was able to keep 2 of the cannons alive. Again, this is the last gold for Louis. He's starting to chop through on the western side. He's got a ram taking down those stone walls of Anotand's. So I think he wants to get through onto that northwest side.
Yeah, and like I said, I mean, Anotand's doing good gold-wise. Even if he still has a small gold mine he can mine from. And he's trading, so he doesn't have to worry about that gold. Whereas, yeah, as you were saying, Louis, he's got about 3,200 left before he's going to be out of gold completely. And I don't see him making any trade posts as of yet.
Yep. Hand cannoneers starting to mass up. Anotand's up to 25, which is where I feel like that's really where hand cannoneers start to get real scary. I mentioned the upgrade earlier when they're going to get that movement speed, get that extra damage as well. And Louis is forced off of the gold, although he's got a good bank. Just, this is very, very crucial for the long term of the game. And he's trying to force through in the north.
This is a dead keep, I think. I don't think Louis can hold this. I mean, Louis is like maxed, but he doesn't have any way to kill this army, not an efficient way. He's actually raiding. Look at this. 17 gilded horsemen. Yep. Now this is going to do some destruction.
Anotand tried to prep with a keep, but just didn't have it there. Realizes he needs to cancel it. So much for his trade, but honestly, now he can go ahead and just take that gold in the middle and just take down all of the production, try to get on top of the farms. Just needs to make sure that Culverin doesn't take down the cannons.
And Louis really splitting apart his horsemen, making sure they're everywhere. You know, it is taking attention away from this push for Anotand. Like, you know, Anotand wants to be pushing in the center, but I think it's going to be pushed back because he has to deal with these horsemen.
He did have to fall back, it looked like.
And we do see, you know, trying to go for the trade, taking out the elite camel lancers. Now taking out the trade. You know, still at 19, so hasn't lost too many yet. Does push back that middle attack. And, you know, this is the thing that can change games. These raids, this single raid may have saved Louis the game. Yep. Because it's forced Anotand all the way back. His push is now stalled. And now Louis starting to push through the center again. Might even be able to snag these bombards. And when I say might, I'm just kidding. But maybe?
Or are you kidding? He's moving forward with the spears. The horseman trying to dive. He could get one. Anotand has a villager there. Could start repairing it. Doesn't repair it fast enough. Takes down one of the bombards. There's a Springle moving forward as well. Anotand's going back on the gold. He is struggling on gold hardcore.
Yeah, and if you look at this, I mean, he still has 18 traders, but you're right. He's lost all his gold now. He's actually gathering the gold that Louis was on. And Louis, look at this. Look, Louis making men-at-arms now in Anotand's side of the base. He's realized that his best way to win this is to just tear his opponent apart by raiding him.
Yep, just don't allow him to stabilize. Don't allow him to chill. Those men-at-arms they take a little bit more to deal with than they typically would. A bunch just pop out. He's got camels there, though, but just so tanky.
Yeah, look at that. And you know, Louis is getting 3,600 food per minute at the moment, which is very nice for him. Men-at-arms, the barracks are kind of being taken care of, I think, slowly but surely. But I think there's a lot of men-at-arms in queue there, though. Oh.
That still is a lot of units that Anotand has dealing with the north instead of pushing through in the middle, which they could be. Although he's taken out another outpost, he is slowly taking this mid-map control back for himself.
Yeah, he's kind of slowly taking it back. Those barracks are going to have a keep on them. So, Spearman out though. Might be able to clean this up. Woodline being raided. Horsemen on the left side going for the farms now. Stone walls being destroyed.
This is a really good job by Anotand now. He kind of just regrouped for himself, was able to retake the mid and secure back on the top side with this keep for himself. And he's taken down a lot of the static defenses. There's tons of villagers having to run back home for Louis. Both those bombard cannons are helping out a ton, but there's another cannon here.
Yep, and that keep did complete by the barracks, and so yeah, Anotand's pushing the center. He's still raiding in the farm line. Like right now, Louis has a lot of idle villagers, I think, not doing anything. His food eco is probably going to start falling apart a little bit. Bombard towers are going to help him defend this area, but Anotand is really starting to make his mark on the map.
Yep. Took down a lot of the siege. He's on the west side. He's on the middle front side, and he's on a ton of different production buildings too. So it's going to make it harder for Louis to remass back up and stabilize as well.
You know, I'm really glad that Anotand has 5 horsemen taking down that that blacksmith. That blacksmith is really annoying me. So, good work, Anotand. All right, and we do see spearmen are out, you know, poking at the traders. There's still 23 traders, though, and not really doing too much. A second keep going down for Anotand by the barracks, so those are also not doing too much. You know, those units are just kind of getting denied. And the middle area, you know, kind of starting to regain his position. But look at Anotand's bank. He's got a solid bank, and Louis is out of gold.
Yeah, out of gold, but still, his units aren't too gold intensive that he's making right now. The men-at-arms only cost 40 apiece, and he's got a lot of horsemen, I feel like, that he's going to start making even more of.
Yeah, and here comes another elite horseman going down. I don't know why I said that, but I just wanted to say it, okay?
Anotand, though, I feel like this is the point where he just needs to go ahead, resecure the sacred sites, give himself a win condition that starts ticking, put pressure on Louis in that sense, and then keep doing what you're doing. Keep the raiding, keep tiptoeing down the center.
And look at Louis. He's making, what's it called? He's making rams, and they are the special rams, so he did get the upgrade. He's making 5 rams, so he's going to ram down these keeps, I guess, and then he's going to keep pressuring.
Rams are so annoying to end up dealing with. Speaking of annoying to end up dealing with, horsemen on the backside, but Anotand's horsemen, they actually just get dealt with by those dragon villagers.
Yeah, the dragon villagers are like, nah, 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 nah. You're dead. And then they go back to work, as if nothing ever happened.
Couple spears running forward. There are some bombards trying to push through this stone wall on the east. Doesn't really open up to too much eco. As I say that, though, Louis has chopped through on the south.
Yeah, yes, he has. And stone wall going down. You know, Louis just kind of chilling. He still has 2,100 stone. And it looks like Louis doesn't have any intentions of trying to go trade either. It looks like he's just going to kind of not trade. Hasn't made a single trade or market yet, really, for trading.
I guess doesn't really worry about it. Isn't bothering too much for it. The first ram starting to arrive at the siege workshop, arrive at the keep.
Yeah, and so this keep will most likely go down. Gold villagers being killed now by Louis. And I think Anotand deleted some because I know for a fact the men-at-arms were not there.
I was about to say, how did that many just fall?
And push through
I
the
feel like it would
center.
have been better to just throw away at the Rams. The push through the center still looking to be at Anotand's just because the hand cannoneers.
Yeah, hand cannoneers are like, this is where hand cannoneers, you know, they're doing 42 damage a shot, right? Well, Order of the Dragon units have a lot of health, so you need that damage.
Able to get a great shot on those hand cannoneers. Needs to get spread out and about. Needs to send some camels that way. And another mangonel shot before the bombard is going to try to take it down.
All the gold traders are dying in mass right now. Anotand's still at 20 traders, so he's still doing pretty good. First keep goes down, Siege Workshop going down. I assume those rams will take care of the second keep shortly. But in the middle, Louis losing ground. Ooh, 2 good mangonel shots though. Oh man.
So much value from those mangonel shots. Those rams are putting in work in the north. No villagers have been pulled to deal with the rams. Finally, though, a couple hand cannoneers go to deal with those few men-at-arms.
Yeah, this is the thing, right? Is Louis is doing such a good job distracting Anotand that he can't focus on the middle. So those mangonel shots are just destroying his army. And you know, Louis trying to push back again. We are down to, well, I didn't mean to drag all the way, but whatever. 17 traders still, more markets coming up. Anotand's like, okay, I got to replenish my markets. Looks like he might save this other keep though, so this keep should not go down to those 2 rams. And I assume he's just going to delete these, or he's going to get rid of the barracks so he doesn't have to deal with this anymore.
Yeah, not worrying about the barracks this time. And I wouldn't even be surprised to see him burn down the walls from Louis that are in between his stone and just rebuild the stone walls.
Yeah, wouldn't surprise me either. To be fair, he could connect his stone wall to that too. Force his opponent to delete it. It's a new thing with the patch for those who don't know. And more rams coming in from Louis. He's trying to push through the center now. I mean, a big portion of Anotand's army is where the barracks are. So he's... Oh, and look at this. Louis is stonewalling the entire left side. He's done dealing with these raids. He says no more. And now he's going to push the center once again.
And you know what the stonewalling means. He is transitioning to trade, finally. He says, all right, enough of this. I want gold units again.
Yep. Is finally starting to trade. And now the question is, can Louis like secure this center though? Because that's a lot of hand cannons. 47 hand cannoneers from Anotand.
But they're focusing on the rams currently. There's a bunch of mangonels. finally getting taken down by one of the hand cannoneer groupings. Same thing with the other. And now Anotand just gets the A move the rest of this fight. But Louis, he's still got a ton of reinforcements coming in. A lot of those are spears. And Keep is getting focused by the Rams.
Oh, and he doesn't have a gate. So his units are starting to... Oh, no, he does have a gate, but it's like on the wrong area. He needs to build another gate. There we go.
Anotand, though, hand cannoneers were able to clean up the rest of that fight. He still has his trade working, and he has burnt the rest of the barracks down.
Yeah, and Louis only getting 42 gold per trade. I feel like I now see what chat's talking about earlier. They were talking about the trade, and it is definitely better for Anotand. It's a little bit further, kind of on, but it's only by 9 gold, but still kind of weird.
Woodline just made it spawn a little closer. You can see it was in between 2 woodlines.
Yep. I do see another raid over here, but again, Anotand's going to secure that. And I gotta say, you know, I haven't seen Anotand play in a while, and he's definitely looking like he's in good form. And so far in all the matches I've seen from him.
Yeah, so he is one of the ones that was right on the edge of getting the automatic qualify for EGC. I think he was actually the next one up. So he's got to put in the work. He's got to put in the practice to prep for the next weekend qualifiers.
Yeah, that makes sense because I just noticed. I haven't, like I said, I haven't seen him much lately, but he's definitely looked like he's in very good form. It feels like a lot of players that were kind of slumping a little bit are now like looking really good.
Yeah, exactly. Was able to get the keep up on that northern sacred site. So he has all 3 sacred sites again. You can see he's trying to wall them up. It is his plan to go ahead and start putting a timer on, but Louis not letting that happen yet.
No, but here's the thing. I mean, look at that bank by Anotand. He still has 7,000 food. Now, he doesn't have a ton of gold, but he still has a ton of food and wood, whereas, you know, Louis' resources have been super low the entire game.
Yep. He cleans up the rest of that army in the north. The keep is up. Now I would expect some more walls to come in, and the horsemen should be able to keep this next one alive as well.
Yeah, and we're just seeing... I mean, Louis is kind of starting to push the center a little bit, but I don't know if he's going to be able to decap this sacred site. I mean, oh, he's close. He's close. If he just put another unit on there, he might be able to.
He's got a keep now starting to be built. And Anotand finally sending a ton more units there. It's not like the timer's that low currently, so it's not too big of a deal, but still nice to have this ticking on down. The keep does go up.
And there's a little annoying raid in Anotand's base, but yeah, okay, he does notice it and takes care of it, as I would expect from the Anno Chad.
And it looks like Louis is actually getting to the point where he's starting to chop through a lot of that wood lines.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much wood left on the map, really. I mean, it's in the center. Actually, Anotand has a lot of wood left.
Anotand has that one huge wooden forest.
Yeah, this is a very, yeah, he's got that huge forest, whereas Louis just has to go to the center for wood, I think.
Anotand again clears up the military in the middle, is able to get his horsemen on top of the culverin. Tons of villagers there healing up that culverin, and Anotand, he's not killing the villagers down yet, so the culverin stays alive.
Yep, and there goes the keep. It is going down now.
Hand cannoneers on the west side, they're on Louis' woodline, but this could potentially be a blessing in disguise if he just starts making a ton more military and takes good trades. He needs more military out. That could be his advantage.
Oh, and look at Louis here. Oh, fuck. Crap. Someone's on my door.
Going ahead, you're good.
Give me 1 minute.
Culverin's diving on forward, not allowing the bombards to step up, but Anotand looks like he doesn't care. He sacrifices the bombard. He dives forward, but the mangonel shot on the hand cannoneers. All of them down to about half health. Mangonel not alive anymore. Culverin does its job. The frontline army proving to do enough for the time being, but Anotand just has enough reinforcements coming in. Villagers are there to heal up the culverin. The culverin is just the Chad culverin. It's staying alive over and over, but Louis' army is close to nothing. The hand cannoneers were sitting over here killing some of the reinforcing units. The Rams having to fall back, villagers having to fall back, and Anotand still has the sacred site ticking. It's down to 7 minutes here. Also, the trade for Louis is 52 now compared to 51 for Anotand, so he is ahead on the trade, by the way, by 1 gold. The last wood line, though, is on his side. This is right in front of where this last wood line is. And Anotand just killing so many resources. Oh, you're good.
Oh, man, that was a... that was dumb. Okay. Let's... where are we at here? So they're still battling for the middle.
Anotand has gained a lot of ground, though, and Louis is running low on resources overall. You can see his queue. You can see his overall population. He is hurting.
I feel like this has been the case for a while. He's hasn't been, you know, he's been low on resources for a while. Oh, he's making Gilded Knights now. He's trying to do anything he can.
Look at where the villagers are going, though, on the east. They moved out to go to the next wood line, and there wasn't quite a gate yet. All the horsemen circle, the hand cannoneers are there as well, and oh my god.
Yeah, we're just seeing more and more, you know, trying to push through. Oh, 5 minutes and 59 seconds until this the timer, killing some villagers. Oh, Anotand might be able to, I don't know if Louis going to be able to stop that sacred site timer or not, but he's going to try. Man, this is a slugfest.
Anotand, though, I feel like if he breaks through the walls one more time, it's over. Like, he just needs that next bomber to break through the wall, because this is where, like, yeah, earlier Louis was struggling. Now Louis is actually struggling, like, hardcore.
Yeah, exactly. And look at the Vill kills, by the way. 149 and 131. So many Vill deaths. The battle for the center still rages on. But I think at this point, you know, it's kind of looked like this for a while, because Anotand's just had a good bank this entire game. I just don't see a way in which Louis comes back. I mean, how can he from this point?
And Anotand's reinforcing those walls. The most vulnerable sacred site's honestly the one all the way in the north. It does have a keep on it, but it's the one with the easiest route, easiest path to take, and the least military near.
Yeah, and I think, is Louis off of wood now? He has no wood income, right? He's got 17 villagers on wood somewhere.
A little bit, but they're like long gather. Oh, it's on, this one's on the east, so that's his last wood line. And then the rest are going to be long gathering. And this is where, like, Anotand, I feel like falling back here, like, yes, he's reinforcing the sites and giving himself that time and making sure he secures that. But this, like, we have that God view. Like, we know how vulnerable Louis was. And all of a sudden now Louis, he's got a good military count going for him.
Now here's my question. Does Anotand know that he has a big forest? I mean, he has to know, obviously, but I just mean, like, he hasn't touched it at all. This entire game. It's crazy. Oh, here we go. Here comes one
Cannon
more.
step up a little too far. The Gilded Knights, the bombards just are thrown away for free. Mangonels on the backside. They're so close to that gate. They're going to be so hard to take down.
Yeah, and look, oh, nice Mangonel shots. Now maybe Louis can take this army out, you know, with the Mangonels.
Oh, another good Mangonel shot on that group of hand cannoneers. Next shot doesn't land, doesn't connect the greatest, and Louis actually looks to be winning this fight.
Yeah, he's winning the fight for now. Ooh, that was a good shot. I killed a lot of hand cannoneers. But again, look at that bank from Anotand. It's not really lowering.
Yep. I would love to see some more archery. Oh, he just did build them all. A bunch of archery ranges on the front side here, nice and close. So the hand cannoneers are just going to be right there. I'm not sure if Anotand put them in his...
Oh my god, did you see that? Yeah.
So many hand cannoneers just get taken out.
And you know, there's only 3.5 minutes left. Louis really needs to take one of these sacred sites out. I mean, these two are fine.
Anotand deletes some vills, needs to get some more military out, I think is his realization. That's what Louis' big advantage is. Remember when I said it earlier? I was like, if he just deleted more villagers, deleted more economy and has more military, these fights are starting to go his way. That's exactly what's happening.
Yeah, well, to be fair, he's not gathering gold with villagers, he's not gathering stone with villagers, and he's barely gathering wood with villagers, so it makes sense to also delete them too when the natural resources are kind of out.
The mangonels are just crushing on the backside. 3 of the mangonels have been able to heavily damage those backside hand cannoneers. But is this going to be enough? There's keeps here. There's bombard towers here to protect for Anotand, but the sacred site is paused for the time being.
Yeah, like what's he yeah, it's for the time being, but look at this. Even with the mangonels, Anotand was able to take out that fight, still has a solid 26 hand cannoneers left. And again, that keep, by the way, does have a bombard emplacement and has been helping a lot too.
Yep. Just too much defensive pressure, too much reinforcing units from Anotand. He had such a big bank. Look at his bank now. He actually doesn't have much gold, but Louis, he realizes it is over. What a wild game number 2.
Yeah, it's a that was a crazy game. That was what was that? That was almost an hour, not quite, but almost an hour. And now we've got a tied series 1-1. That's right, guys. We still have one more game left between these two, which decides who goes into the semifinals. Is it what?
Nothing.
Am I wrong?
That game was just a while, and we kind of joined in the middle, so the next game may
Oh yeah, the next game may already be over. You check real quick. I gotta be right back 1 more second.
Anotand's not online, so I'm gonna assume it's over. Yeah, I thought so. I thought so.
Did you say Anotand's not online?
Anotand, you are correct. I don't know if you wanted to spoil it or what, but that series has been finished, and there's one series left playing, I believe. It is Lucifron versus Numadon for the last one, and Lucifron is up 1-0.
Let's just cast the last one.
The last Anotand versus that one, or Numadon versus Lucifron?
Louis.
All right, okay.
Assuming I can. Okay. You're in my group, right?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, okay. So you're gonna have to go in. Oh wait, I think I just spoiled it. I did. I forgot to switch cams. Okay, guys.
Oh.
Louis obviously lost, so no point in going into that replay. What? What? I can't believe that. I can't believe I forgot to switch the cams. I should ban myself. I can't believe I just did that. I was literally gonna
say something, but I couldn't get it out fast enough.
Oh man.
Oh. All right. Oh my god.
All right, we're gonna speedcast it real quick. Or I'm gonna speedcast it real quick.
Oh yeah, you joined it.
What can I say? You know what, guys? I did that on purpose. I wanted to get you guys to laugh. Let me just save my dignity and just agree that that was totally on purpose.
Whew. It's good stuff though, and last map is gonna be forts. So interesting map. This was the map earlier we saw the ABBA mirror on, I believe.
Wait, I gotta switch cams again so people can actually see me speedcast this real quick. It's Byzantines versus Abbasid. Anotand's Abbasid. Shall we bet points on who won? Yeah, we should just totally do that.
Yeah. My money is on Anotand.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna bet. Hey, does anyone in chat want to take like $100,000? I'll give you my house, and you guys will give me $1 million if, you know, if we bet on who wins this.
Okay, we got the military wing versus the hippodrome, but the hippodrome's only getting built with one villager.
Surely the odds are good.
This is just a fast castle by Louis attempt because the hippodrome one villager on it.
Yeah, it looks like it.
And Anatan just immediately just builds a ram with his military school unit or military wing units.
Yeah, it looks like he is trying to was trying to fast castle. Like now he can't even get gold anymore. So we kind of see how this goes wrong for poor Louis.
Yeah, and I mean I feel like Anatan's just gonna snowball from here. He brought a villager to outpost, so he just knows no more gold.
Uses the boar to go for the villagers on the second gold.
Oh my gosh, naughty, naughty, naughty guy. That's miserable. So Louis just has no gold for the rest.
Yeah, and then he went Castle Age.
Yeah. And just knows that Louis is never going to be able to match this, so it's just over from here. Gulam spam from here, and what do you do?
Yep, and it's, yeah, what do you do against knights, golems? He is going castle, but realizes it's over. GG's out. That was the game we missed.